Generosity and community solidarity demonstrated after southeast Queensland, Australia floods. The late February to early March flooding in Queensland's Sunshine Coast was the worst the area had seen in 30 years. Thankfully, members of the local community and those outside of it have offered their services to the victims. Examples include Mary Valley resident Penelope, who performed cardiopulmonary resuscitation on a platypus person that had stopped breathing, bringing her back to life. The community of Gympie ran Gertie, a small train usually used in fire emergencies to transport stranded individuals, patients, and healthcare professionals. Jack and Stella, two young children situated 1,000 kilometers away from the floods, spent over $350 of their own pocket money on coloring books and pencils for families impacted by the flooding. There are numerous other stories of community members doing what they can to help those affected by the disaster. Bravo to all the heroes and heroines lending a helping hand. May the kindness of humanity continue to shine as the cleanup efforts continue in heaven's grace.
Researchers find multiple COVID-19 variants may hide within infected individuals. Professor Imre Berger at the University of Bristol, UK, and Professor Joachim Spatz at the Max Planck Institute for Medical Research, Germany, led an international team of scientists who recently discovered that several COVID-19 variants can hide in different cell types of an infected person, such as those of the kidney or spleen, and escape notice of the immune system. COVID spike protein contains a kind of pocket that helps it to evade detection by changing its shape to suit different areas of the body where it resides. The research highlights that this unique quality makes complete clearance of the disease from an infected individual much more difficult. Our appreciation, researchers from Germany and the United Kingdom, for discovering the mechanism that COVID-19 uses to stay hidden. In God's splendor, may humankind soon awaken to the urgent need to go vegan to ensure the good health of all and a peaceful future.
Cambodia receives financial assistance from World Bank to improve healthcare accessibility. The World Bank has approved $113 million for an ongoing project enhancing access to healthcare services in Cambodia, especially for vulnerable and disadvantaged people. The money will support the Cambodian Health Equity Fund to cover medical expenses for persons in need. The initiative will also increase the capacity of public health facilities to address non-communicable diseases. The financial package includes a $55 million direct loan from the World Bank and $58 million in grants from Australia, the German Development Bank, Korea, and the Global Financing Facility. Cambodia will also contribute $186 million to the endeavor. Our gratitude, World Bank, and all involved countries and organizations, for your generous aid to enhance the accessibility of healthcare services in Cambodia. In Buddha's loving care, may the vibrant people of Cambodia be forever blessed with robust health.
Research from the United States finds trees at forest edges absorb more CO2. Biogeochemist and ecologist Dr. Lucy Hutira from Boston University, United States, and co-researchers have found that trees at the edge of forests grow almost twice as fast as those in the interior, thus absorbing more carbon dioxide. It is theorized these trees receive more light and thus grow quicker and can take in more CO2. Due to urbanization, many forests have been split into different sections, thus creating more edges. In the United States Northeast, around 25% of the landscape is covered in a forest edge. Dr. Hutira says the findings show the importance of preserving such areas for their carbon-absorbing abilities. Thank you, Dr. Lucy Hutira and co-researchers, for your informative study. In the joy of the Providence, may we always respect and appreciate the life-supporting role of woodlands as we live in greater harmony with nature.
Doctor couple in India operate open home to offer free food and library. Dr. Surya Prakash Benjamuri and his wife Dr. S.V. Kameswari have turned their two-story house into Andari Illu, which translates as open house in the city of Hyderabad. This community refuge is dedicated to offering free access to food, clothes, books, and more to whoever stops in between 5:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. any day of the year. The loving retreat provides free rice, vegetables, oil, and cooking equipment in an open kitchen for anyone wanting to cook a meal, as well as hundreds of books and indoor and outdoor seating areas. Dr. Prakash Benjamuri estimates at least 100,000 individuals have visited Andari Illu since it opened in 2006. A high salute Dr. Surya Prakash Benjamuri and Dr. S.V. Kameswari for opening your hearts and home to provide a loving place of comfort to many. May God shower blessings upon Andari Illu as we all find ways to serve our brothers and sisters on this magnificent planet.
Vegan meatless bacon brand tops Amazon. Texas USA plant-based proteins and snack company All Y'all's Foods recently had their meatless bacon product become #1 on Amazon.com for its category. In addition, the company's sales have doubled during the past 6 months, both on and off Amazon. The big crunchy bacony bits are made from whole soybeans and can be sprinkled on a range of foods to give a crunchy bacon flavor and feel without harming any animal people. The product has extensive health benefits over traditional bacon, and it is not classified as a carcinogen like its animal person-based counterpart. The enterprise also has a vegan jerky range called It's Jerky Y'all, with 3 flavors: black pepper and sea salt, prickly pear teriyaki, and prickly pear chipotle. Congratulations, All Y'all's Foods, on the success of your vegan big crunchy bacony bits. In divine wisdom, may vegan alternatives soon replace all animal person-based foods and governments worldwide subsidize vegan fare.
Cocker Spaniel in United Kingdom rescued from badger person burrow after being trapped for 60 hours. Winston, a dog person from the Cocker Spaniel Kingdom, was exploring the Diamond Jubilee Wood in Normanton Le Heath when he disappeared into a badger set and was unable to climb back out. His family, Alex and Heather Peake, spent hours calling for him to no avail. After contacting the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or RSPCA, for assistance, they gained approval from the government agency Natural England to dig Winston out as badger sets are protected areas. The Leicestershire Fire and Rescue Service were able to find Winston's location by using specialist listening devices. After almost 5 hours of digging, the rescuers were able to release Winston from where he had been trapped for almost 60 hours. Bravo, RSPCA and Leicestershire Fire and Rescue Service, for reuniting Winston with his family. May you continue to look after the well-being of all of our animal people friends in celestial mercy.